Hello people of God, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Kennedy. If you are new here, hello. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you will not miss out on any faith-based or Christian content here on this channel. Today I wanted to pose this question because I actually was sitting on this question. The question just came to me because a lot of people, they are starting off in their journey, they don't really think about how sometimes they look at their relationship with God. So that is how I came to this question. So I want to ask you all, is Jesus your friend? Do you genuinely believe that Jesus is your friend? Because I think a lot of us kind of miss that. A lot of us think that Jesus is our friend. In reality, he might be our associate or he might be our acquaintance. And I'm going to explain to you the difference. So with an acquaintance, you think about someone you speak to in passing, like it's a quick hey, bye, a quick wave. You might only know that person by name or by face. You might recognize that person. If you live in a neighborhood, that might be a neighbor that you don't even speak to. You just see that person. So sometimes people have a relationship with Christ as like an acquaintance. Like, you may know who Jesus Christ is. You may know about his story a little bit. You might have heard of his name, or you might have seen his pictures somewhere, but you don't necessarily know him, like know his character. You don't know who he is yourself. You just know based off of what other people have said, right? So Jesus Christ is an acquaintance to some of us, okay? And then he might be an associate for others. When you think of an associate, you think of somebody maybe a little bit closer to you, not necessarily a friend, but somebody that you are seeing more regularly. Let's think of a coworker, or let's think of someone you may, again, live in the same neighborhood or live in the same area. You might have known them a little bit more than an acquaintance, but not necessarily a friend. And then with that person, you might have short conversations with, and sometimes you might have even a deeper conversation, but it's always just probably talking about something that's happening. It's never something that's positive too much. It's more so you just come into that person with, hey, it's another day at work. It's another day of school. You look what this person did today, or look what my manager gave me today. Da 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 da. It's like kind of like something like that. It's not necessarily somebody that you're just buddy friends with and like you really consider that person your friend. That's just somebody you talk to. Y'all might have some conversations about similar interests. You might just talk to that person like that. So you might look at Jesus Christ and know who he is, know him, sometimes have a conversation with him. Every once in a while you might just check on him, but you're not considering Jesus Christ as a friend because you are not putting in that relationship. And then lastly, that is when we really know that Jesus Christ is our friend, is because we are constantly thinking about him. We constantly think about him every single day. We think about how we can talk to him, how we can get closer to him. Picking up the phone, calling somebody that you call your friends, right? You picking up the phone, call your friends. That's how you would think about with Jesus. You would think about that person all the time. You ache for their pain. You ache for them. You ache for what they've been through, things that they're going through, and vice versa, okay? Because our relationships are not one-sided. Jesus Christ, and we serve a living God, okay? So God is also living within us, okay? So we have a two-way relationship. So when we are in pain, God feels our pain. When we are going through something, God is going through it with us, okay? So friendships, you tell that person everything. You tell them the good, you tell them the bad. You talk to them, ask them for advice. You're constantly encouraging them, and vice versa, they're encouraging you. So that is how you know that you have a relationship with Jesus Christ, is when you really consider that relationship as a friendship, okay? It's not just calling on Jesus Christ during a prayer, or when something tragic happens, like a death or something like that. You don't just call when you need something. You are able to be in that relationship and be on the front end as well as the receiving end. So when Jesus Christ comes to you and wants to use you, you are available. And just like when you want to use God to get you out of a situation, or God to get you through something, he's able to return the favor, because it's a symbolic relationship. It's not, no one's getting like, it's just everyone's pulling their weight. So I encourage y'all that if you see any of your relationships within the line of between acquaintance and associate or anything like that, I encourage y'all to just grow your relationship with God, okay? We don't want to just have that relationship where it might not be where it needs to be for God to be the one that's receiving. We don't always want to just pull and take away, because imagine being in a situation or being in a relationship with someone and you're not pouring into you, but you're constantly pouring into them. We got to look at God literally like our friend, or look at Jesus Christ as our friend. So you wouldn't want anybody to be doing this to you. You wouldn't want nobody to call you when it's only hard times and just speak negative and never really just look for solutions, or they're not trying to actually talk to you and just ask you questions. How was your day? They're just trying to pour out all of their frustrations, all of their traumas onto you. Don't nobody want to deal with that. And the good thing about it is we serve a God that loves us unconditionally. So it's okay if you do these things. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying you should want to continue to build that relationship. You don't want it to just stop at acquaintance. You don't want it to just stop at associate. You want to keep building your faith and building a relationship with Jesus Christ, so that you can experience everything that you are promised in this lifetime. So make sure that you are constantly building that relationship. Try to build it every single day. Try to just soak in a little bit of God and his presence, and have your own relationship with him outside of church, outside of others. I love you, people of God, and most importantly, God loves you. Make sure y'all are subscribed to the channel, and I will see y'all in my next video. Did I say I love you guys, and most importantly, God loves you? I love you, for people of God, and most importantly, God loves you. I will see y'all in my next video. Y'all take care. Bye.